Have you ever wondered why people love whiteness? Have you wondered why people love to be identified with white color people? Not white things, but white humans. Have you wondered why is that happening? Why do non-white color people love to bleach their skin to change their color? In this case, we're talking about black humans. Why do they love bleaching their skin to change it to a clean color to look white? Whereas white women, white people are not clamoring for changing their color to black, but black glamors for white. Have you wondered why this is happening? And another question. Why do non-white color people love synthetic wig hairs to have long and silky hair? What we call artificial hair. The hair that the women wear, wasting on them hair back. They were not made like that as black people. But because they want to have a long hair, so the scientists are making the hair for them. Whereas white people, white women that have the hair wasting on their back naturally are not glamoring for black look, but black want to be like the white woman. So you see them twisting their hair like this, shaking their hair like this every time you're talking with them or they're speaking to you, and they're fixing their hair because it's coming to cover their face, just like the white ladies do. Have you wondered why they glamour to be like that, which is why science is producing a more? Another thing is when you look in the Bible, Adam and Eve, none, none of them, both Adam and Eve, none of them has dark color, which is black. They are portrayed as looking like, you know, white looking or but let's say it's the Middle Eastern color they have. So it's not a dark color, even if it is not completely white, but it's still not a dark color. So why is that? Why are they depicted as a color beyond darkness? Even in the Bible, angels have never been depicted as dark, what we call black. Black. Angels are always depicted as looking brighter or white looking, maybe the Middle Eastern kind of people, but white looking. And the fifth question has to do with what people usually refer to as marine spirit. Of course, the spirits don't live, all the spirits don't live in the water. Some are in the mountain, some in the trees. But some people have reported that they have seen what is called a mami wata, marine spirit. They will say a white man, a white woman. So why do spirits usually appear white? Now, the answer to all of these came from the Spirit of God in 2006 when I was arrested and trained and was given so many enlightenment on these things. So the answer will help us understand why non-white colored people look up to white people for advanced knowledge. All of this is going to take us to another level why the entire world, this time now it's not just the black people, but the entire world looks up to the Western people. I'm using the Western people right now because the Westerners label themselves to be the white people. But Based on what I received, they are not the only white people. The Russians are white, the Chinese, the Japanese, the all of these people are white people. So here in this particular situation now we are talking about Europeans, and there will come a time I will give you the reason why Europeans are leading. But why black eye? Even while other people are advancing, blacks alone still look up to the white. Everything. Why all of this is happening? We will be talking about that. Today, I actually wanted to start with the historical pattern of our word under the topic why the word needs multiplicity. But I chose to teach us first with the question I just asked: have you ever wondered why people love whiteness? This question is going to be a subtopic from the book, The Debate About God and Creation. This is the book, The Debate About God and Creation. The contents in this book are published in two different versions. So this version, The Debate About God and Creation, is the Western version published by Ingram Spark here in the US. But the information in there are in this other title called The Argument on God and Creation, published in Africa, in Nigeria to be specific, with a publishing company named Thingsmack Global Publishing, but is also available on Amazon. Now, the reason I published this book twice, meaning I have the African version, is because I wanted to reduce the price for African people. Just imagine this one on Amazon is over $20, but in Africa, Nigeria, is less than $10. So that's what I did that. So from this book, I call it just one book. Forgot about the two versions, so I call it one book. We will be discussing how God created human colors, created humans. So that is the main topic that is in this book. But while discussing that topic, there are so many other things that will come out. One of which is this color of angels, color of Adam and Eve, and why people look up to the Western people. All this will fall under the creation of humans. Also, this program that I'm starting, I'm going to be reading my books that I published. So let me show you the other book. This is my second book, The Hidden Side of Multipolarity. It's also, this is the Western version by the same Ingram Spark, and this is the African version by the same Thingsmack Global Publishing. Now, this program I'm starting is something that I will be reading these books page by page, and then from each page, I will be discussing things. I'll be talking about different things that are happening in our world. Because I was arrested 2005 and put in the school of the spirit 2000 for 2.5 years, 2006 to 8. And I have received so many information. I'm talking about arrested, meaning arrested by the Spirit of God. And then I was schooled in the school of the Spirit for 2.5 years. People I cannot see with my eyes, but I can hear their voice. And one will come and lecture me on a topic like this I just talked about, leaves, and another one comes and talks about another thing. That's how I got so many things to discuss and to review. But all of the things I have, I can't put them in a single book because it's going to be a very big one. So the few that I put in these books are the ones I will be using to expand onto other things that I did not put there. And that is what this program is about. I will be on YouTube, where you can find me anytime. My name is Paul Tassler. I am a Liberian from West Africa, but a U.S. citizen currently residing in the city of Sacramento, California, USA, where I'm producing this video right in my house. As you can see the curtain behind me. Today is May the 21st, 2026, and the time on my clock is 12:13 p.m. Right after this video, I will be getting ready to go to work. This is a pre-recording that I will be uploading tomorrow on YouTube, tomorrow Friday, and I will be coming every Friday on YouTube to bring you different stories. Thank you for listening. Have a blessed Thursday today. Bye-bye.